Free will might not exist. Let me explain. For centuries, physics seemed to paint the universe as a giant clockwork machine. In classical physics, if you knew the position and velocity of every particle in the universe, then you could in principle predict everything that would ever happen. If that were true, then every choice you make would already be determined by the physical state of the universe. But then quantum mechanics changed everything. At the smallest scales, nature is no longer predictable. Instead of telling us exactly what will happen, quantum mechanics often gives us only probabilities. A radioactive atom, for example, does not decay at a precise predetermined moment. It has a certain probability of decaying over time. Because of this, some physicists and philosophers argued that quantum uncertainty could create room for free will. If tiny quantum events influence the neurons in your brain, then perhaps your choices aren't predetermined after all. We have believed that every choice we make is truly ours, that under the same exact circumstances we could have chosen differently. But what if physics still doesn't allow that? In her essay The Free Will Function, theoretical physicist Sabine Hossenfelder argues that every decision must come from one of only two possibilities. Either your choice was determined by prior causes or it involved some randomness. Imagine you're choosing between coffee and tea. In a deterministic universe, your choice is simply the result of your genes, memories, experiences, preferences, and the physical state of your brain. If everything were exactly the same, you would always choose the same drink. But what if quantum mechanics introduces randomness? Suppose a random quantum event inside your brain slightly changes the activity of your neurons, causing you to choose tea instead of coffee. Did you control that quantum event, or did it just simply happen? A coin toss is unpredictable, but no one calls it free, and that is Hossenfelder's point. Randomness is not the same thing as choice. Replacing certainty with probability doesn't suddenly make you the author of the outcome. And when you think about it, this becomes unsettling, because physics seems to leave us with only two possibilities. Your choices are either caused or they're partly random, but neither one gives you the kind of free will most people imagine. In other words, unpredictability is not freedom, it's just probability. Hossenfelder isn't saying that humans don't think, deliberate, or make decisions. She's saying those processes do not require a mysterious force outside the laws of physics. If Sabine Hossenfelder is right, then the debate over free will may already be over, not because philosophy solved it, but because physics never found a place for libertarian free will from the beginning.